Good morning, Jean.
Good morning. How are you?
Great.
I'm so excited.
It is an exciting day.
We're doing great.
And so we're doing something a little different this morning.
Okay, sounds good.
Because you are former Golden Apple teacher and Teacher of the Year, you are presenting to who today? Why are we here?
I guess it's my wife, Helen Hoteling.
Oh my gosh. So you get to present the Golden Apple to your wife.
That's wonderful. Thank you.
Exciting.
So exciting. She's going to be thrilled, I'm sure.
I bet. Are you ready to go?
I think so, yes.
All right, let's
You
do
guys
it.
are. Good morning, Mrs. Hoteling. We have a very...
Serious? Oh my God! Everybody stop reading! Come here!
Oh my goodness.
Oh my God!
So...
Oh my goodness!
Good morning, everybody. Mr. Roden, what are you doing here? We've been looking for you.
Hello, Mr. Roden. Hello. I am so excited to be here this morning to let you know that you are a Golden Apple teacher. So, ladies and gentlemen, what this means is that Mr. Roden is one of the top 5 teachers in our school district this year. Hi, Miss Johnson. How are you?
I'm good.
Well, we are so excited to be here to present you with the Golden Apple as one of our Golden Apple finalists. Thank you.
Thank you.
Here's your apple, and there's a bunch of people who want to congratulate you.
Oh my! Thank you so much.
Karen knew, Andy knew, Catalina knew.
So all these people needed to know.
Well, it wouldn't be any fun if you knew.
No, I'm glad they didn't tell me.
Which one are we going to?
Who's first? The golden or the rookie?
We're going to go to the golden first.
Okay.
Oh my gosh! We got it! Hi!
Hi.
Welcome!
Can you guess why we're here?
Oh my gosh! Obviously, yeah!
We are so excited
Oh my
to
gosh!
present
Thank
you
you! Hi!
with the Golden Apple as one of our 5 finalists. Congratulations.
Thank you so much! Rookie apple?
Ms. Barnes, I'm glad you can join us on this walk.
It's so exciting to have 2 teachers at Westport getting in. Teacher of the Year.
Hello, Mr. Hartman. Congratulations. You are a Rookie Teacher of the Year.
Wow. Goodness gracious.
Oh, look who this is. Look.
Hi, Jack. How are you?
Jack and I are here to say congratulations.
Hi, Jack!
You are one of the 5 finalists for Marion County Teacher of the Year. You are a Golden Apple finalist. Seriously, the apple and everything.
Oh, it's heavy!
Well, this is my advanced culinary art class, and earlier in the semester they were given the task of assigning a partner and creating their food truck. They had to come up with like a logo, the color of the truck. They had to come up with make a poster that was creative and would grab an audience, you know, or the customer. They would stop, and then they had to come up with a menu. They were allowed 1 to 2 items. Then they had to research each ingredient, so what the cost would be. What's it going to cost to make that item? Because we might need to adjust it. Because then we got to make a profit. What are you going to sell it for? What is your % of profit that you're going to make? Interesting, they found some of their items, they made like an 80% profit. Some had like a 30% profit. So you could see the little light bulbs going off in their heads like, well, I'm going to push the 80% profit. So they kind of got an idea of what it costs to make something, what they're going to sell it for. They also had to figure out what's the trend, what would their customers want. Well, they had an awesome time creating. I found these templates so they were able to design their truck and get it to look just how they wanted it to look. A father of one of my students built these wooden windows, and this is to replicate the window of a food truck. And then I let the kids paint so they could create the truck to how they're in reality what it would look like. So they had a blast. And what's the best part is they were learning about market. They will learn how to market something, how to prepare something on a fast basis, because time is of an essence. How to create a menu that appeals to people, and keep their costs down and make money. So, and soft skills. They will learn how to address people, greeting them, saying thank you, please, So yes, to me this project kind of encompassed all skills that I want my students to learn.
Welcome to the Rock. This is our portable that is one of the things I'm the most proud about in my short time here at Lake Weir High. It got started with Rondo was principal for the day at Lake Weir High School last year, and lots of different things led up to it, but we both have the same philosophy about feeding the need, the fact that students need fundamentals first before we can really reach them instruction-wise, and so we try to provide what they need so that they can be successful here and not have to worry about that. So the Rock offers, as you can see, lots of different items in here. We have clothing, we have shoes, we have school supplies, we have hygiene products, food, and anything that we don't have, we find for students that need it. A lot of things have come about along the way. We have something called the Lake Weir Youth Alliance, which is a group of various churches in our area and some businesses that help contribute to the Rock. We get donations through the courier. I get donations. We get donations from churches. Our local Walmart's a big donor as far as all kinds of everything that we need. So it's an awesome opportunity for our students to get the basics, the fundamentals, and build relationships, and hopefully making them more successful at school.
Being a former student here and knowing the demographics and the dynamics of the kids that come here and the struggles that these kids face each and every day, those ideas are already kind of flying in my head. What the principal for day did for us was for us to build a relationship together so we can talk about how to solve those problems and how to impact the needs of the kids here at Lake Weir High School. Being a kid from the scrubs, I know the challenges that they face. I know distance is a challenge, transportation is a challenge. Being able to get to places to get your needs met is a huge challenge, and the meth epidemic is a big challenge. It's ever growing out there in the scrubs. So these kids are in need of these basic necessities, and it was a desperate situation. It was already kind of on my heart, but when I got to spend a lot of time with Ms. Beasley and talk to her about it, we came up with some great ideas. These kids need to know they can do amazing things in their life if people just believe in them, and I think that's important. And another reason too, I think is my failure. As a student, I didn't graduate or nothing like that, and I just it's been ever growing for me to help other kids in my situation and other kids that struggled like I did.
One morning I had seen this girl, and I was helping her find some stuff, and little did I know that she started sharing her story with me about how at home she wasn't having the greatest home life, and how her parents were using drugs and abusing them. And I told her that I had the same background, that I knew what it was like to come from a family who abused substances, and that I understood how hard it was and what she was going through. And so it was really cool to see that she was able to have that security and that trust in me, but also have that same feeling and that same aura in the Rock. Being able to come here and share her story was amazing and super inspiring for me, because to see that there are students that are still living like that is a terrible incident that shouldn't be happening in the first place. And so to see that there is an institution like the Rock that is able to help these students and to help them have hope for a better future and share their story is amazing. To see that these students are stepping up, and to see that they're coming here for help and guidance, and to see that they're getting it is absolutely amazing.
Marion County residents have an opportunity to share their concerns about public schools during the second annual series of face-to-face sessions with Superintendent Dr. Heidi Mayer, known as Community Conversations. 5 are scheduled to take place in the next few weeks, with each session running from 6 p.m. to 7:30 p.m. January 22nd, it will be at the Forest High Auditorium. January 29th, the Reddick Collier Elementary School's cafeteria. January 30th at the Vanguard High cafeteria. February 5th at Harborview Elementary in the cafeteria, and February 6th at Westport High's Wolfpack Den. The public is invited and encouraged to attend these interactive sessions. January 24th is no longer an early release day, but rather a full day for students. It's the 5th and final day that was altered to make up for days lost during Hurricane Irma and its aftermath.